What can you say about the choices which you made in your life? Were they all your own choices? Don't you ever sense that you are being manipulated by something else which can't be described? Don't you think that you are under control of some system? Are we trapped in the jambled timeline? If you have watched movies like Matrix and Inception, you can visualize what I tried to convince. So today we are going to discuss about such a paradox, which is called Bootstrap Paradox. Think that there is a science-loving kid named as Albert. The hero of his world is the legendary Albert Einstein. His one and only goal is to travel to the era of Albert Einstein and talk with him. This extreme desire made him to design time travel and travel to the time of Albert Einstein. One day, he was able to time travel to the exact era of Albert Einstein. But although he exactly landed to the era of Albert Einstein, he can't find any Albert Einstein. So he asked from the passers-by, "Do you know Albert Einstein? Who is the Albert Einstein? How can I find Albert Einstein?" No one knows anything about Albert Einstein. In a nutshell, they haven't heard any name Albert Einstein. So this became a massive issue for this boy. But remember, this is a dedicated follower of Albert Einstein, and this boy is having each and every note, each and every journal, each and every publication of Albert Einstein. Now he makes a decision to republish the very first publication of Albert Einstein. Since he is having each and every data of Albert Einstein's publication, this was not a very huge issue for him. So he continued this publication of Albert Einstein's publication with the name of Albert Einstein. Eventually, these publications attract a huge attention from the scientific community. With the passage of time, the theories inside Albert Einstein's publication bring the existing science and technology to a very different dimension. Because of that, the name Albert Einstein becomes world famous. Now the Albert kid who traveled across the time realized that he has been the Albert Einstein from the beginning. But how can this be possible? Without Albert Einstein, how this kid can become a science lover? And also, how can he decide to time travel without Albert Einstein? Think rationally. If there wasn't any Albert Einstein in the past, there can't be any Albert Einstein in the present. In the other hand, if the Albert boy don't time travel and republish the Albert Einstein's publication, the world will not be aware of any Albert Einstein. Didn't your imagination get entangled? And this is called the fascinating Bootstrap Paradox. This is completely beyond our understanding of the behavior of time. This is like event A causes event B, and event B causes event C. Again, event C causes event A. This does not tally with the linear explanation of behavior of the time, and it is something lies beyond that. Backward time traveling causes such mind-blowing and extraordinary things called paradoxes, also known as causal loops. So I will give you another example. You time travel to the past. There you meet a very pretty girl just like your mother at her young age. So the time traveler falls in love with that girl and marry her. Then a kid born to them. Actually, who is that newly born kid? He is the time traveler. Here, the pretty girl who was wedded by the time traveler is his mother at her young age. So if the time traveler is his own father, there is no origin for his existence. His origin has been trapped. Because of that, this is called the Bootstrap Paradox. Moreover, from where this time traveler get the male genes? This is the nature of the mind-blowing paradoxes in backward time traveling. This incident violates the second law of thermodynamics. Here, the entrophies of this time traveler don't show any exact origin. That directly violates the second law of thermodynamics. Because of this unexplainable behaviors of the paradoxes occur at the backward time traveling, leading scientists such as Professor Stephen Hawking and Professor Kip Thorne consider that the backward time traveling to be an impossible thing. Professor Stephen Hawking has mentioned this in his books also. He says nature blocks all the attempts taken for backward time traveling with any price. But we can have a faith on forward time traveling, since the people in the International Space Station experience it 24/7. Actually, I have already uploaded a separate video on that, and I invite all of you to watch that also. So this is the end of my explanation on Bootstrap Paradox. So what is your idea about this Bootstrap Paradox? So I would like to know about your ideas. You can mention them as a comment. And also, if you want to discuss these type of things with me, you can join with my Telegram community. I will mention the link of my Telegram community in the description area. So let me sign out. We will meet with another video as soon as possible. I am Madhujit Sagar.